How does it feel now to have Conservative Party rocking British Columbia?
Final results have yet to be tallied, but one thing the BC election showcased is a newfound support for the BC Conservatives and their surge in popularity. 4 years ago, the party had less than 2% of the overall vote, and now John Rustad still has a chance at becoming the next premier.
I think a few months ago, the assumption was that David Eby would sail to victory with another majority government. And that hasn't happened because the vote on the right was unified.
UBC political scientist Max Cameron says there's a number of factors in their favor, one of them being the support for the federal Conservatives, though the two are in no way affiliated.
They've been able to ride a conservative wave that we see right across the country. I think the brand of the Conservative Party is very popular at the moment. And I think there's a lot of unhappiness with incumbents.
And speaking of incumbents, Cameron says NDP leader David Eby's campaign simply wasn't good enough, and it seems like he rested on his laurels.
It was not impressive. They didn't make any major mistakes. Well, I'll give him credit for that. But they didn't have a battle cry. When you go into an election, you've got to give people a reason to vote for you. And, in some sense, they gave too many reasons.
Cameron also highlighted the frustration among young voters in particular, with issues like the state of unaffordability in BC vying for change. He also says the elimination of the BC Liberals turned BC United helped John Rustad's rise to fame in the BC election.
You wouldn't have had the space for growth of the Conservatives were it not for the fact that the Liberal Party basically bowed out of the election a few weeks before the writ was dropped.
While there is no doubt a big show of support for the BC Conservatives, Cameron predicts the NDP and the Greens will potentially strike a supply and confidence arrangement and thinks Green leader Sonia Furstenau, who lost her seat, will help guide negotiations. Kate Walker, City News.